Live from the Rose Garden in Portland, it's the Portland Trail Blazers and the Memphis Grizzlies. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's listen in as the starting lineup is introduced.
Starting at center, Joel Brisbilla. Starting at guard, Rod Strickland. Starting at the other guard, Steve Smith. Starting at forward, Scottie Pippen. Starting at the other forward, Rasheed Wallace. The coach, Maurice Cheeks.
Portland controls the ball, and they're headed up the floor. Strickland guarded by Stoudamire.
Wallace saw a chance for the alley-oop and finished it off with a sensational play.
Brings it up court. Smith with the rejection. Well, that was a very impressive defensive play.
His man is going to think twice before attempting another shot.
Loose ball, out of bounds. Stoudamire setting it up on the left side. Brisbilla with a smothering defense. 10 seconds remaining. Oh, a great rejection. Scottie Pippen. With the good vision. What a combination. That was great timing on that pass for the alley-oop. Stoudamire tries the three, hits it for three. Smith directing traffic from the left side. In close.
That has to fire them up. The offense did an outstanding job of reading the defense and connecting on the alley-oop.
He crosses over the rejection. Brisbilla is really feeling it defensively.
That block should send a message to the other team.
A nice steal by Wallace. Backcourt violation called on the play.
Credit the defense for pressuring the ball and making things difficult.
He puts it up.
Battier is a non-factor right now. He hasn't been able to hit from the field.
Three ticks left.
They went for the alley-oop, but the receiver wasn't able to complete it.
Setting it up on the left. Fires from the perimeter. Misfires from three. They're not giving up many open looks from three-point territory. That was a nice defensive play by Pippen.
They were not able to handle the pressure, Mark.
An ill-advised pass.
They threw that one away.
Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. Wallace from point-blank range. A nice job by the defense of disrupting that shot.
I think he got away with a little contact there, but it was a good defensive effort regardless. He was right there in the shot and forced the miss.
little room to move.
They were looking for the alley-oop, but couldn't quite finish it off.
Stoudamire sets it up on the right side. Chris Biller with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Battier hits the free throw. He gets them the rebound. Misses the tip-in from underneath. Gasol stays on his feet. Wallace lets it go from the perimeter. The Blazers open up a 5-point advantage. Stoudamire working from the right side. Knocked away by Wallace.
A rejection is a great way to inspire your team.
Well, you can tell he's feeling it on defense. Taken away by Battier.
He pressured the ball and caused the turnover.
Well, the other team should have been better prepared. Allen surrounded. That's team foul number 2 on the Trailblazers. First one's no good. Missed them both. Controls another rebound. Wallace is 4 for 8 from the field. He got his hands up to bother the shooter just enough for the miss. That was a nice challenge on the shot by Randall. Spinning with the penetration. Stoudamire from in close. Battier with the helper. Basket.
That was a spectacular play. The passer delivered the ball perfectly for the alley-oop.
Chris Biller with solid defense off the mark. Pulls in another rebound. Wallace being played by Gasol. The offensive foul committed by Wallace. That's his second personal. Randolph at the rim. Couldn't get it to fall. He got hit. Had to change it up, and it just would not go. The Blazers for Portland. Chris Biller returns to the action for the Trailblazers.
Chris Biller.
Can't hit from downtown. He got out and challenged that shot and forced the miss. That's good hustle by Randolph. Battier on the pull-up. No good from the left of the circle. Some nice hustle by the defender.
He got in the shooter's head that time. Even though he didn't block it, he made sure the shooter knew he was coming for it, and that may have been enough to make him rush his shot.
It's a backcourt violation call on the Trailblazers.
They need to be more careful with the ball.
That was not a good turnover. Randolph for the three, and we're all even.
For 3.
from in deep.
To number 16.
Wallace is fouled by Gasol.
Team foul number 1.
No good. Wallace comes away empty. We're seeing some ball movement. Pippen with the jump shot, no good from the right of the circle.
Randolph didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
He sets up on the left side. Randolph with position. Robinson made sure the shooter did not complete the play.
The defense was beat. A foul was the only way to stop the basket.
Randolph draws the foul and goes to the line for 2. Good on the first. He won't be denied.
Pau Gasol.
Wallace from downtown. The Blazers lead by 2. Able to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block your shot, it's easy to take your eye off the basket and blow the bucket. He kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and made it look easy.
Wallace allowing no movement by his man. The 2's no good. Gasol not able to answer at the other end. Robinson with defenders all over him. What a look.
Strickland was able to time that pass perfectly for the alley-oop. A great pass for the nice assist.
Advances up court.
The Grizz are not making smart decisions passing the ball.
That pass was nearly intercepted. Randolph with the facial. Robinson bothered by Randolph. The 2's no good. Another rebound hauled in.
They are really taking it to their opponent, Marv. Old school, hard-nosed, physical play out there.
No good. Another board by Wallace. The Blazers taking their time, waiting for the open look. Here's Robinson.
Strickland with the perfect alley-oop pass. They timed that perfectly to finish.
Stoudamire right at the basket. Gets the finger roll. Strickland with the ball.
To go in the first quarter.
From in close, it doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. Stoudamire with no room to breathe. Jumper's off the mark.
Pippen used his height advantage over the shooter to force the tough shot and the miss.
He sets up on the right. Randolph with the pressure. Can't get it to fall from the baseline.
Defensive foul.
Here's another look, Czar.
Rasheed Wallace. That's the first foul in the final 2 minutes.
Wallace gets called for the foul and picks up his third. Doesn't fall. He hits 1 of 2 from the line. Brings it up court. The Grizzlies are all over their opponents. Robinson working underneath.
Strickland with a beautiful lead for the alley-oop. He put that ball right on the money for him to finish that play.
Setting it up on the left. Sent away by Robinson. He looked very sharp in that play. He's really getting into it defensively. Puts it down with power. Cliff Robinson. Stoudamire setting it up on the left side. Yes! Randolph answers at the other end. A terrific interception by Allen.
He played that perfectly, anticipating the pass and shooting into the lane for the steal.
Launches from the perimeter. The three is off the mark. And he comes up with the rebound.
Another defensive rebound for him, Marv. He's putting on a clinic out there.
Ten seconds left in this quarter.
Robinson caught the alley-oop pass but wasn't able to finish.
Sends the prayer. The first quarter is in the books. The Blazers lead by 3. They're off to a nice start offensively.
They need to keep this up for 3 more quarters.
From downtown. The setup by Stoudamire. He finds the bottom of the net even with a man right up on him. That was an impressive shot by Miller. Smith tries the jumper. Well, that was quite a defensive statement by Miller. A defensive wall put up by Stepania. Randolph. Darling, long distance. No good from three-point land. The Blazers come up with the ball.
They're doing a really great job of getting after the ball. That's just hard work and hustle.
Smith with the jumper.
The Blazers able to hit the mid-range jumper tonight. They've gotten a lot of their offense from that distance.
Four to shoot. Clock's at 3. The Grizzlies cannot beat the 24. It's a shot clock violation.
They really struggled offensively during that possession.
They need to make a better effort to move the ball. He sets up on the left side. Powers it through.
He isolated the defender one-on-one and took advantage of it. The offense called the right play.
The three doesn't go. Wallace made that a difficult shot from outside.
He did a nice job of challenging the shooter.
He serves up the facial.
The solid offensive display continues. The defense needs to make some adjustments if they're going to.
And a timeout is used. Misfires from three.
The other team has missed several in a row.
That was an example of outstanding defensive positioning by Pippen. He tees it up. Strickland challenged by Stoudamire.
They need to make a conscious effort to finish around the rim. They're lucky to be ahead after missing this many from inside.
Randolph from outside can't hit from downtown. The Blazers are doing an excellent job of containing the other team on offense.
The defensive pressure has been a huge factor during this stretch.
Strickland.
Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Stoudamire, played by Strickland. 4 on the clock. Clock's at 2. Throws it up. The Blazers giving their opposition no room to move. Wallace up with the shot. The Blazers lead by 8.
Another big basket. They're doing a nice job protecting the lead.
We've seen very solid offensive production during this stretch. The 3 is off the mark.
Portland has to be pleased with their continued effort on the defensive boards.
Strickland, the change of direction, swatted by Wright. Stoudamire bringing it up court from underneath, able to finger roll. Let's go to the replay, Czar. Strickland advances the ball. Set.
Oh, nice steal. Played him tight and came up with the ball.
Randolph elevates the delivery by Stoudamire. The below block.
To number 42,
The defensive foul committed by Wright. That's his first personal. Wallace hits his first. 2 for 2. Stoudamire working from the middle. Stoudamire with a nice dish. That was right on for the finisher. He's really feeling it with those deliveries. Shots no good. Miller launching from downtown. No good from three-point land. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Smith is not buying. The dish off by Stoudamire. Smith with the shot, can't get it to go from up top. Looking for the open man, puts it up from the perimeter. That's a 7-0 run for the Grizzlies. Great defense by Wright. Smith contests the shot. The three doesn't go. Miller tees it up. The three-pointer is good.
Battier is able to distribute the ball for the assist. A good look on that play.
Wright takes it away. Stoudamire being guarded closely.
It's a very bad sign for the other team when he gets hot. They need to make some defensive adjustments and try to keep the ball out of his hands.
Wright playing stiff defense. Can't find the hole. He pressured the offensive player and made it difficult to convert.
That's the way to successfully defend the basket.
Pippen with the quick hand.
Nice anticipation that time. He saw his man holding the ball down low and took it from him.
With the gorgeous move, takes the contest. Timeout is
Memphis.
can't get the three from downtown. Wallace posting up, gets two with the finger roll.
He wanted the ball in the post and made a nice move to get the basket.
Wallace with a nice block. Loose ball, out of bounds. The Trailblazers are daring them to bring it inside. Denied by Smith. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Miller with one showing. It's good with the shot clock ticking down. He's able to hit. Strickland taking a look from the right side. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Watched very closely by Stoudamire. 10 seconds to get a shot off. Wallace with his foot over the line. Collins is coming off the bench for the Trailblazers. Randolph picked up by Collins.
Marv, his eyes lit up when he saw who was defending him. He knows this is a man who can't guard him.
Smith swats it away. Loose ball, out of bounds. Misfires from three. Strickland gets up for the rebound. Pippen puts it up.
To number 42.
Pippen is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. It drops. Stoudamire sets it up near the top.
That was almost a turnover, Marv. They need to be careful with the basketball.
Pretty nice job of passing by Memphis. Only 5 to get a shot off. Tries one from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown. Smith is showing a lot of energy on the defensive end.
He stayed active during that entire defensive possession.
Oh, it's denied. Pippen pulls up. Miller rises from the perimeter. The three is off the mark. Stepanu working the post. It drops. Fires from downtown. No good from three-point land. Miller denies him.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Randolph went for the spectacular alley-oop, but couldn't finish the play. Pippen is having an off night. He's below 20%.
The hook shot's no good. He elevates for it. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Trailblazers. 5 on the shot clock. 4 to shoot. From downtown, he doesn't get the bucket. He had to get it off. Advances up court. Smith sets it up near the middle. Off the mark. One-hands it. Here is another look at that play. Smith comes up with the ball.
That turnover was a direct result of his outstanding defensive play.
The assist by Smith. Sound defensive effort by Cullen. And we are all tied up
for 3.
About 35 seconds left in the quarter. A lot of players getting touches on the Trailblazers. With the shot, the two's no good. Stoudamire with the hustle. "12 seconds to play in the quarter. It is not good from the baseline. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Here are the key players at the half. To put it up. Lays it home.
Stoudamire is doing a terrific job right now setting up his teammates. If they just keep moving, he'll find them.
Covered tight by Randolph. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock.
That basket was too easy for him.
A very poor effort by Randolph. Stoudamire with the delivery. He has picked up another assist.
He just seems to be able to find the right man at the right time. Not only that, Marv, he gives them passes which are catchable no matter what the situation, and that's what makes him a great passer.
Smith from up close, in close, and no good.
Gasol is making it difficult for the other team to score points.
His defensive positioning was exceptional during that play. Setting it up. Gasol out of the crowd, finger rolls, good. The Grizzlies come up with an answer on the offensive end. Backing down. Chris Billa gets it off, sinks it from the post area. Fires from the perimeter. Jumpers off the mark. Pippen soars for the rebound. He sets up on the left side. Strickland in heavy traffic misses from the perimeter. Controls the defensive board.
He's playing sound, physical ball out there, Marv. It's been said a million times, but it's true. To get the rebounds, you just have to want it more.
Smith shakes it with the cross. Oh, rejected. Pau Gasol. That's team foul number 1 on the Grizzlies. It's good. Smith sinks them both. Stoudamire is met by Strickland.
Collins swipes it. The other team has not been able to handle the pressure. You can sense that they've lost some confidence handling the ball.
Smith with the notion to fire.
Smith is shooting under 30% from the floor.
Nice ball movement from the Grizzlies. Launches it from downtown. The three doesn't go. Not a real high percentage shot against a taller defender.
Well, it's hard to hit a shot when you're busy concentrating on not getting blocked.
No good from the left of the circle. Randolph comes down with it.
We're seeing some great positioning by the defender tonight.
Misfires from 3.
Portland looks determined to dominate the defensive boards. They've continued to do a nice job of limiting second chance opportunities.
No good from the perimeter.
Randolph with yet another defensive rebound. He has once again come up big this quarter on the glass.
With the emphatic dunk, Pau Gasol. The defensive foul committed by Randolph. He commits his second. Strickland sinks it from the line. Chris Billa is there. Gasol alters his shot. No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. Here it is again.
Pau Gasol.
At the basket, terrific man-to-man defense by Randolph. Finger rolls it for 2. Can't hit from downtown. He skies for the rebound. Jared Collins, the spectacular dunk. And a timeout
for Memphis.
Gasol tries for the angle, hits the finger roll. takes it inside. Strickland in traffic, able to finger roll. They move it around the offensive end. Misses the turnaround.
Billa has done a great job rebounding the basketball so far in this game.
He shoots, comes up empty. He gathers in the miss. Stoudamire from close range. Strickland on the left side. Misfires from the perimeter. Gasol with the nice ball.
He did a great job of boxing his man out that time.
Totally shut down by Collins. Gasol, closely guarded, hits the two.
Wells playing for the pass.
Bonzi Wells throwing down the double pump. Strickland bringing it up court. Smith beats him with the crossover. Misses the two. Wells comes away with the ball. No good. Try to adjust in mid-hand, but just too much contact on his play. Collins made a mistake, Czar. That was a weak foul.
He should have made sure the offensive player didn't score.
Randolph comes away with a three-point play. He doesn't go for the fake. The Blazers with nice ball distribution. Batted away by Gasol.
Get through the screen. Pau Gasol. Yes.
The jumper.
Pippen is struggling out there. He's below 20%.
Miller changes his shot. The first board of the game by Miller. He doesn't bite on the fake. Gasol from point-blank range.
Miller did a nice effort to stop the offensive player from scoring.
He didn't want to give up the easy bucket and will make him earn it from the line. They've played well in this game. They have a comfortable lead. Some of the credit has to go. He makes them both. He misses the leg. He grabs his second rebound, sets it up. Gasol forgot to protect the ball.
Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
Strickland from in close.
Goaltending. 2 points awarded.
The charge committed by Gasol. Personal foul, number 2. With the pull-up, yes!
Smith able to hit even with a hand in his face.
The Grizzlies are letting everyone get a touch. Gasol, defended by Prisbilla.
He knows he's got the green light with this defender on him.
Gasol, not a lot of space.
Another miss from inside. It's very surprising to see them having troubles this close to the rim.
It certainly is, Zar, but they remain in the lead. Gasol at the rim, gets two with the finger roll.
Randolph with a nice look to set up the finish. He's getting his teammates involved.
Setting it up on the right.
Defensive foul to number 15.
Strickland is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot two. He gets it to fall. Strickland makes both free throws. Brings it up court. He doesn't go for the fake. Comes up short from the base. Misses the tipping.
Another miss and an opportunity for the other team to narrow the lead.
They'll have
interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Strickland right at the basket. Finger rolls it for two.
Strickland.
We have a timeout.
Memphis.
Ten seconds to get a shot off. Only 5 left on the shot clock. The baseline shot is good. The Blazers keeping everybody involved. He won't be denied. The Trailblazers are making a run now as we play out this third quarter and have cut the deficit to 5.
Portland foul to number 10, Joel Prisbilla. That's the first foul in the final 2 minutes.
Gasol was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. It drops. Two for two. Here's Pippen.
Number 13, Mike
The defensive foul committed by Miller. Personal foul number 1. Misses his first. Pippen gets 1 of 2. Randolph, little room to move. Backs him down. Miller doesn't take the fake. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. The Blazers nearly turned it over.
The defensive player got a hand on the ball.
Shot clock is down to 5. Clock's at 3. 24-second violation.
They weren't able to handle the other team's defensive pressure.
About 35 seconds left in the quarter. Wells didn't bite on that one. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Strickland elevates and shoots, puts it down with power. The shots keep falling.
The rest of the team needs to step it up if they want to win this game.
Loose ball, last touch by the Trailblazers. Advances up court. Randolph from down low. They come down with it.
The defense is having such a strong presence at their end tonight, Marv. They're getting every missed shot.
3 quarters through this game, the Grizzlies lead by 6. This is a close one with only 1 quarter left to play.
It should be an exciting finish.
Brings it up court. The Blazers go on a run here early in the 4th to get the deficit down to 4. From down low, sinks the jumper. Wallace from up close. Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. It's good, and he heads to the line.
16, Pau Gasol. That's his 3rd personal team foul, number 1. To the line, shooting 1, Rasheed Wallace.
The Blazers able to take advantage of the 3-point play. Setting it up.
It's important not to give up anything easy near the basket.
I agree, Czar. That was a very effective defensive effort by Wallace. Robinson called for stepping out of bounds. Stoudamire with the ball. Stoudamire covered by Strickland. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Five on the shot clock. From the paint, can't hit for 2. The ball is kept moving by Portland. Off the mark from the baseline. Strickland with a nice setup. He saw it in his eyes and fed him with the pinpoint passes.
His guys love playing with him because they know he can deliver.
Randolph at the basket.
Robinson made a smart foul, Marv. He saved his team 2 points.
Team foul, number 1.
Randolph is hit on the shot and will head to the line to shoot 2. Can't hit the first. He's 1 of 2. the Trailblazers.
Portland.
Loose ball, out of bounds.
Trailblazers ball.
Sets it up. Robinson setting up down low. The two's no good.
Randolph has done an outstanding job on the defensive boards. He's been very active so far in this game.
The three doesn't go. Strickland sets it up near the top. Robinson fires from deep, drains the three.
For three.
Setting it up on the right. Smith sends it back, brings it up court. Putting on a show. Stoudamire was too passive, Czar. He should have fouled the offensive player and sent him to the line.
Stoudamire
Goes to the crossover. Finger rolls good. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball.
Memphis to number 50. Zach
Robinson is fouled and it'll be charged to Randolph. Takes the first.
Number 2.
The board cleaned up by Gasol. Setting it up. He changes direction. Stoudamire from close range. He sets up on the left side. Robinson gets inside.
Gasol is very active right now on the defensive board.
He's done a nice job of anticipating the misses for the rebound.
Stoudamire
Pulling up from the perimeter. Wallace guarded by Gasol. He'll look to turn this mismatch into some points.
He's definitely a handful for his defender.
Gets the finger roll. The Grizzlies did not look very strong defensively on that possession.
There was a complete lack of communication, Mark. No one made an effort to help out.
He elevates with the strong move. Yes, Pau Gasol. Here's Robinson. Pippen creating the turnover, and here they come.
A nice job that time of stripping it from down low.
There's the jumper. Battier with the jump shot. The two's no good.
The Trailblazers have continued to be active on the defensive boards and have limited the amount of second chance opportunities.
Robinson from the perimeter. That's a 7-0 run for the Trailblazers. Robinson rejects it. Strickland handling. Wallace from point-blank range. Rasheed Wallace throws it down. From the post, comes up empty. Gasol not able to respond at the other end. Setting it up on the left.
Robinson was open for the alley-oop, but the passer was not able to connect.
He tees it up, misses the two. Pippen with a hustle play. Pippen able to penetrate.
Randolph picks up another foul. They'll have to be careful defensively to avoid fouling out of this game.
First shot is good. Pippen sinks them both. And a timeout is called by the Grizzlies.
Swift.
Randolph now returning to the floor for the Grizzlies.
Randolph.
We're seeing some nice passing out there. Gasol with a step outside the line. Collins comes in for the first time tonight for the Trailblazers. Smith pulling up from downtown, off target with the turnaround. Intercepted by Stoudamire. Stoudamire with the jumper, can't hit for two. Stoudamire bringing it up court. Gasol surrounded. He grabs the rebound. Gasol fires, hits for two. Swift steps in from the bench for the Grizzlies. Collins is fouled and it'll be charged to Randolph. It's good.
Swift.
Keep them off the line.
both. The Grizzlies are bringing in some fresh legs to try and turn things around here. Monty Wells, the strong finish. Sets it up. Wells sends it away. From the low block, bothered by the defender that time.
That's something that's not going to show up on your stat sheet, but is one of those things that makes for an effective defender. You may not get the block, but just disrupting the shooter's concentration is enough to force a miss.
Advances up court. Backcourt violation is called against the Trailblazers.
They need to be careful near the half-court line.
Outstanding hustle by the defense. The perimeter shot is off the mark.
2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Strickland being played by Miller. That's not a matchup that works in the defense's favor.
He's got a lot of weapons on offense. Nice steal. Good defense there, taking it away from him.
He leaves his feet. From the perimeter, the three doesn't go. He collects the rebound. He sets up on the right. Four to shoot. The turnover caused by Bell. Misfires from three. Hard off the rim and out.
Trailblazers foul to number 33.
They have no more fouls to give.
In the final 2 minutes.
Miller sinks it from the line. Two for two. To put it up. Stolen by Swift.
This is a two-possession game right now. They need a quick basket.
Flushes it down.
They should be able to put this one away with a basket here.
Not much time remaining. Pippen, played by Bell. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. 10 seconds showing on the game clock. Three to shoot. Miller gets it back, a huge steal. There's the horn, and this one is over.
The Grizzlies let this game get away and should not be happy with the final score.